Hello, everyone. Welcome to end of year one reporting and certification training with CSIS supporting CALPADS. My name is Matt Clark. I am a trainer here at CSIS, and I will be one of your facilitators today. Also facilitating will be Kyron Pagu, and my colleagues Marshall Isbell and Nathaniel Holmes will be operating in the background, providing any additional support we may need via chat today. Training is set to last about 2 hours, and we're going to aim for a break at about the halfway point. All right, the CSIS training model is designed to be segmented to provide organization of specific topics and concise delivery. We aim to provide focused trainings with relevant information and instruction. On the left of this slide, we have the CALPADS orientation and basics, as well as our submission-specific data population sessions. These sessions are the prerequisite for the remaining reporting and certification and advanced courses, one of which we are attending today with EOY 1 reporting and certification. We are currently developing our skill building courses, which will be designed to target specific CALPADS competencies and skills. And we do have 2 such courses that we are currently offering, with a guide to CALPADS documentation and a guide to troubleshooting CALPADS errors. Reporting and certification is a review of the submission requirements, certification process, and snapshot reports involved in end of year 1. As such, this training is intended for data coordinators, those doing the daily work of CALPADS. Administrators and data stewards are encouraged to attend as well. If you are new to CALPADS, we strongly recommend that you attend the relevant data population training sessions to learn more about the file specifications and submission details for the end of year 1 file types. Today's training has been developed with objectives in mind that highlight essential skills needed during the CALPADS submission process, and the objectives are listed on the slide here. By the end of this session, participants will be able to identify key data and stakeholders in preparation for the end of year 1 submission, and this pulls on the skills of data leadership and coalition building. Perform the end of year 1 submission process based on internal schedules, considering staff availability and competing priorities, which pulls on the project management skill set. Resolve certification errors using analytical mindfulness and review reports for completeness and reasonability, which involves the critical thinking skills. And analyze certification reports to assess the flow of data across the ecosystem and evaluate how well data is leveraged in informed decision-making, which calls upon the coalition building and critical thinking skills. And you may notice that coalition building and critical thinking both appear at multiple points in these objectives. So those are the skill sets that we will be focusing on primarily in today's training. Those are our objectives for the session. This is how we are going to fulfill those objectives with the agenda for today's training. We're going to begin with an overview of the end of year 1 submission. We'll then move on to discuss the data collected from the course completion, CTE, and work-based learning submissions. We'll then look at the most common certification errors and review EOY 1 reports before we wrap up the session with reminders and resources.